How's it going, everyone? It's your boy B here. Before we get started with today's episode of Card Sharks, I'd like to give a big shout out to one of our own here at MVG Productions, Mr. Kevin Henry, for today's opening poem. And remember, if you want to leave an opening poem for the show, just leave it in the comments below. You might see it on a future episode. But with that said, on with today's game. The way to win is to be brave. Don't bury your head in the sand. Bet it all for 7 straight cards and win yourself 32 grand on Card Sharks. This is the game where a single turn of the cards can win you over $32,000 in cash. And now, to get us started, here's your host of Card Sharks, Brandon Scruggs. Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Card Sharks right here at MVG Productions. Glad you could join us here once again. Our current champion here on the show has managed to win more than one game in a row. He's gone streaking already. We'll see how far he can make it down the road here. So far with a cash total of $5,000 to his credit. Please welcome back Mr. Kevin Henry.
Yeah, you better keep me on a leash so I don't go far.
Why would you say that?
Because I got to play the game again, that's why.
Yeah, you've always managed to find your way back here at the studio somehow.
Very true, very true.
Nonetheless, glad to have you back with us. Remind the good folks at home a little bit more about yourself, sir.
Well, incidentally, I most recently became ordained as a minister with the Universal Life Church, and it has been quite an interesting journey thus far. Kind of educating myself on what my responsibilities are, in addition to, of course, officiating the marriage that is to be between you and Sonny. I am taking this as seriously as I would take anything else that I take pride in, and I am looking very forward to that, and it's been suggested whether or not I should make a career out of it. I really don't plan to. I mean, what I'm doing for you guys is my utmost honor. Nothing will equal it, I can promise you that. But I would, this gives me a chance to explore and learn about other faiths because I'm an interfaith minister. So I'm looking forward to seeing what I can learn and what I can explore.
All right, fantastic. Well, hopefully, if it does lead into a career, hopefully you can make a big success out of it. Good luck to you, and good luck to your opponent who will be taking you on in our first game of Card Sharks here. Coming to us by the way of Weiner, Georgia, please welcome in Mr. Andrew St. Clair. Andrew, welcome back, sir.
Thank you, Brandon. It's good to be here.
Of course, you guys know Andrew here. He's hosted a couple series here on the channel. One to debut very soon. You guys are going to hear more about that. But Andrew, tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I'm Andrew St. Clair. I'm 44 years old from Weiner, Georgia. I'm along with you and Kevin. We are 3 administrators on another group that Kevin's in charge of. And I am looking forward to a great match.
I have no idea who you are.
Neither do I. Let's play, shall we?
Are we kidding ourselves, guys, today, really?
I did that on purpose, Brandon, just so we can use that big red bullshit stamp. 3, 2, 1.
Yep, that's probably going to be a thing now. All right, fair enough. Well, good luck to you both. Let's get into our game of Card Sharks. As you know, we play best 2 out of 3. Winner gets a shot at the money cards and possibly $32,000 in cash. We, of course, our champion Kevin will be playing the red cards. Our challenger Andrew will be playing the blue cards in this one. We start with game number 1. The first question going to our champion Kevin. Kevin, we asked 100 doctors on this one. Generally speaking, does smoking marijuana lead a person to doing harder drugs in their life? How many of 100 doctors believe that smoking marijuana does lead to doing harder drugs in life?
Well, I mean, having personally never smoked marijuana and do not use the stamp on that, that's very true. I really don't know because I've heard it I've heard more often than not that marijuana is not an addicting type of drug. THC is apparently not that addicting. So I would say that less. I would say the number is less because of that fact alone, because there are harder drugs that are addicting. Therefore, I will say 33.
33 out of 100 of doctors believe that smoking marijuana can lead to doing harder drugs. Andrew, higher or lower than 33?
I think it's hesitant. I'm gonna say lower.
I'm going to say even lower than that. If the answer is lower, you'll be playing your cards first. If it's not, Kevin will be playing his cards. The actual number of doctors who, generally speaking, believe that smoking marijuana does lead to doing harder drugs in life is 53. It's a little better than half.
Shows what I know.
Very surprised on that one myself. All right, Kevin, you got control of the cards. You're going to be playing first, and let's start you off with your base card for this game, a 10.
Let's change it.
All right, you won the question. You have the right to change your card. That base card now becomes a 9. It's a little bit worse, unfortunately.
I would have gone lower anyway, so let's do it. Lower.
Right, going on. Lower than the 9. Oh, no. Hang there, which means you're going to lose that card there, giving Andrew a free chance to play his base card of a 4.
Higher.
Going on. Higher than a 4. Oh, no. 3 there. Step in the wrong direction for both players there. We've got base cards turned over, but that's about it so far. We continue on now to question number 2. This one goes for Andrew. Andrew, we asked 100 men on this one. How many men would want to change their sex every 5 years if they were given the opportunity? How many of those 100 men would want to change their sex every 5 years if they could?
Why would they? Valid question. I'm gonna say it's a low number. I'm gonna say 44.
44 out of 100 of them would change their sex every 5 years if they could. Kevin, higher or lower than 44?
I would say lower.
I'm gonna say even lower than that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the actual number of men who would want to change their sex every 5 years if they give the opportunity is 19. It is way lower. That's still fascinating. Nearly 1 out of every 5 would want to switch from being a man to a woman every 5 years.
Well, the reason I say that is because, I mean, I am a guy and I have a feminine side and I'm very comfortable in it. I'm very comfortable in that skin. So with that, why would I need to do that if I like being a guy as it is?
No, again, to each their own, because there's some people that feel like they're trapped in the wrong gender's body, and they want to make that transformation. And again, we got love for all of them out there, because they're all still genuine, good people for the most part as well.
Oh, of course, yes.
All right, so Kevin, you've got control of the cards. You've got that 9. What would you like to do?
Let's change it and let's be a little nicer about it if we can.
Oh, see. We'll go with the next card off the top of the deck. That 9 now becomes another 9.
Get out of town. Lower.
Going on. Lower than the 9. It's an 8 up the middle.
Let's chance it. Let's go lower again.
All right. Going on. Risking here off the 8. Lower. It's a 3.
Higher.
Going on. Higher than the 3. It's a 6.
Freeze.
Not going for the $1,000 bonus by sweeping the board there. Needing just one more card to complete this round. We go into our third question of 4 from this one, and this one goes back to Kevin. Kevin, we asked 100 bachelors, have you ever kept something in your refrigerator for so long you can't tell what it is anymore? How many bachelors say they have?
In college, I admit I did.
Right.
So I think a lot of bachelors have. Now, have they ever, that's the question, have they ever done that?
Yes, have they ever kept something? So like
that's got to be a relatively high number. There are some who I'm sure would say they haven't, but I'm still of the mindset that more than not would. I will give it a 57.
57 out of 100 of them say they have kept something so long they didn't recognize what it was anymore. Andrew,
Yes.
higher or lower than 57?
Well, that sounds so weird. I think I'm going to say higher.
I'll say even higher than that. All right.
Bold move.
Well, let's see. The actual number of bachelors who have kept something in their refrigerator so long that they did not know what it was anymore is 49. It is not higher.
Wow.
And for some strange reason, I want to call bullshit on this one myself. Because
3, 2, 1.
And just, yeah, not a chance. Somebody was lying in that survey. That's all I'm going to say. Because even before this, I was dating. I know I've done it at least once, but still.
I call shenanigans.
Right? Agreed. All right, Kevin, you've got control of the cards again, sir. You've got that 6. How do you want to play it?
It'll be shenanigans if I don't get a deuce or an ace. Let's change it.
All right, hoping for a better card. That 6 now becomes a 5. Slightly better.
Slightly better. Yeah, let's go higher.
For the first game of the match at $500. Higher than a 5. No, it's a 3.
What?
Andrew breathes a sigh of relief. Gets a free chance to play your 4.
Higher.
Higher than the 4. It's an 8 up the middle.
Higher.
Going on, higher than the 8. It's an ace!
Oh!
Going on, lower than the ace. It's a king.
Lower.
For the first game of the match at $1,000 bonus, lower than a king. It's a queen, he's got it!
You lucky duck.
Wow. Nicely done, sir. $500 for winning the game, plus $1,000 bonus for sweeping the board in one go. You're already up to $1,500. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Up 1-0 here. Kevin, our champion's going to have to play catch-up, so let's go ahead and take off those cards, deal the next ones off the top of the deck, and let's get started here with round number 2. Our challenger goes first in this round, so Andrew, this first question is for you, sir. We asked 100 married men, is your wife your best friend? How many of 100 married men said yes, their wife is their best friend?
This one makes good sense. My future. I'm gonna say that's relatively high. I'm gonna say 65.
65 out of 100 say that their wife is their best friend. Kevin, higher or lower than 65?
I swear I'm going to wind up going to my shrink after this. Let's go higher.
I'm going to say even higher than that. All right, let's see. Well, the actual number of married men who said their wife is their best friend is 91 of them. It is way higher. I'm very surprised at being that high. I thought it'd be a little lower, around 60 myself, honestly.
Some of them are probably lying about it because their wife was standing right next to them and trying to keep their marriage intact.
You know, you might be spot on there with that one, sir. Might be.
I've been married, I know.
All right, Kevin, you've got control. Here's take a look at your base card in this round. We start you with a 6.
These cards have been brutal to me. Let's change it.
All right, he's hoping for a good card this time. We changed that 6, and it now becomes a 3.
I'll take that. Let's go higher. You better not be a deuce.
All right, higher than the 3. It's a 4.
Higher.
Going on again, higher than the 4. It's an ace.
Come on, baby. Lower.
Lower than the ace. It's a deuce.
Let's go higher.
Going for the clean sweep, higher than the deuce. It's a 10. He's got it.
I earned that, baby.
And Andrew sweeps the board. Kevin sweeps it right back. It's all tied up. One game apiece. Both players are at $1,500 so far for this one. That means we got to jump straight into sudden death players. One question, decide who gets control of the cards here. And an important one at that, and it always goes to our champion, Kevin. So, Kevin, for sudden death in this round, we asked 100 business executives, have you ever fired a man because he couldn't take orders from a woman? How many of 100 business executives say they have fired a man just because he couldn't take orders from a woman?
That is some old school pride right there. I mean, I personally never had a problem with that. In fact, the company that I work for right now, 90% of the bosses are women, and I listen to them all the time, and I'm very proud to do so. So I don't think that would be a very high number. Gee whiz. Eric, this is for you. I'll say 13.
13 of them. 13 said they couldn't take orders from a woman. Andrew, higher or lower than 13?
Higher.
I'm going to say higher than that. All right, for all important control of the cards, the actual number of business executives who have fired a man because he could not take orders from a woman is...
Watch it be higher.
13 on the nose. Kevin gets it with a $1,000 bonus.
Whoa!
Deja vu, and nobody on the air knows what I'm talking about.
Well,
I picked 13. I win $100,000 in Gold Rush, and you picked 13 on the nose. Wow.
well done, sir. That's $1,000 bonus cash for getting the answer right on the nose. But more importantly, though, you have control of the cards for our sudden death game. So, of course, as always,
man.
I will flip over the base cards for each of you, and then you must decide if you want to play it or if you want to pass it to Andrew. Remember, if you decide to play, you get the right to change your cards. If you pass it to Andrew, he cannot change his base card. So, with that said, let's show you Andrew's base card first. It is a 10.
Okay.
Your base card is a jack. The option's yours. Do you want to play it or pass?
That's a tough one. I would like to take matters into my own hands. I'm probably going to regret this, but let's do it.
Okay.
Good luck.
Gonna play. Good luck to you. Do you want to change the jack?
I'm tempted, but with the way my changes have gone, I can't do it.
Okay.
No.
All right. You got to call both cards correct, and you remain as champion. Make one mistake, Andrew becomes our new champion. Good luck.
All right, here we go. Landmine time. Let's go lower,
Going on. Lower than the jack.
if we can.
Oh no! It's a queen,
I
and that
figured.
means Andrew's our new champion.
I figured. That's all right. That's all right.
Well done, sir. $2,000 for you, Andrew. We're going to be playing the money cards in just a minute. Kevin, unfortunately, this is where our roads part, sir. But you leave us here with $7,500 this time, and our thanks for playing, all right?
Pleasure as always, man. Pleasure as always.
All right, stick around, folks. Andrew takes on the money cards right after this. Welcome back to Card Sharks here. Andrew saying they are new champion for $2,000 for his credits so far. And that's going to see if we can add another $32,000 to that here by playing our money cards. You know how this works, Andrew, but for the folks at home who may not have seen this before, A, how did you make it this far and not understand how this works? And B, if this is your first time here, welcome in. Here's how our bonus game works here. Start you with $200 of betting, brand new betting money. You're going to work your way across that bottom row, betting minimum bets of $50 in $50 increments till you get to the second row, where we give you an additional $400 and 3 more cards to bet. Again, once you get to the top card, there is our big bet card. You'll have to bet at least half your winnings at that point on a single turn of the cards. And if you could do a perfect double, double, double all the way to the top of the board, you can win $32,000 in cash. Now, remember, if you get stuck along the way or get a bad card, you can change one card on each row with one of the 3 extra cards we'll do on the side of the game. Okay?
Okay.
All right, best of luck to you. Off we go as we deal out these cards, and we'll give you a fresh $200 of betting money. All right, I want to see somebody take this money home today, so good luck to you. We start you off with your base card of a 9.
You'll change that card with number 3, please.
Okay, you can change it with card number 3. That 9 now becomes a 6.
Cute. $100 higher.
Okay, $100 higher than the 6. It's an 8 up the middle now. $300 and that bloody snowman.
$50 lower.
Okay, $50 lower than the 8. It's a 7. There you go. You're up to about $350.
Dang it, monster.
$150 higher.
Okay, big bet on the 7. $150 higher than that 7. Oh no, 6.
Ooh.
Back where you started from, you got $200, but we're going to give you some more money here as we move the 6 up, give you an additional $400. You have $600 now and a 6.
I'll change that card with number 1.
All right, change it with card number 1 here. That 6 goes away, and out to play comes a 5. Slightly better.
Oh.
$300 higher.
Half the winnings, $300 higher than a 5. It's a king. There we go, $900 now.
$800 lower.
All right, big bet, $800 lower than a king. It's a 10. There we go. $1,700, sir, and a 10.
$1,000 lower.
Big bet on the 10. $1,000 for 2,700. Let's see it lower than the 10. It's an 8 up the middle. Well done. $2,700. We move the darkened snowman to the top row. Do you want to keep him?
No, I'd like to change it, please.
All right. All important change here for you. Your big bet card is now a 3.
There you
Great
go.
card there, sir. You have $2,700, so you must bet at least $1,350 on this one.
Do it. Do it.
All of it higher.
Yeah!
All right.
Here we go.
For nothing at all, or $5,400. If this is higher than a 3,
No two.
it's a 6. He's got it. There we are, sir. $5,400 for you. This one, added to your previous winnings, you now have a one-game total of $7,900.
Get down.
There you go. We'll pause for the cause, take a commercial break, come back and find Andrew another opponent right after this. Stay with us. Welcome back to Card Sharks here. Andrew, our new champion now with $7,900 in cash out of one big game there. And he's ready to take on his next opponent. So let's meet him now. Coming to us out of the Great White North from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, we have Mr. Mark Leota. Mark, welcome back.
Hi, good to be back here, Brandon.
Glad to have you aboard here, sir. Remind the good folks at home a little bit about yourself.
Okay, 33 years old, video game collector and fan, and my brother just recently got married.
Oh, congratulations there. Fantastic. Well, you ready to go? You ready to go play some Card Sharks today?
Not only am I ready, but I'm gonna try and take this championship.
Well, it's been a coveted one because everybody's trying to get a piece of it this season. We're going to see if you can grab it here in this game. So let's get started right here with our first question to our new champion, Andrew. We start off with this, Andrew. We asked 100 first graders, someday, would you like to have a kid just like you? How many 100 first graders said they would like to grow up and have a kid just like them? Now, again, for those of you who can't do the math equivalency test here, these are 6-year-olds we asked this question to.
I'm going to go... I'm going to right in the middle. I'm going to say 50.
I'm going to say 50, right up in the middle there. All right, Mark, higher or lower than 50?
Let's go a bit higher.
I'm going to say just a little bit higher, he said. Not lower. There we go.
Yeah.
And the actual number of first graders who would like to grow up and have a kid just like them when they have children is 59. It is higher.
Okay.
All right, well done, Mark. That means you get control of the cards. We're going to start you off with this game of Card Sharks with a deuce.
Oh, very good start. Higher, please.
Going on higher than the deuce. It's a 3.
Higher, please.
Going on higher than the 3. Oh, no, another 3. Fortunately, pairs do not play well in this game here, sir. You go back to the base card, and it gives Andrew now a chance to play his opening base card. A 3.
Higher.
Higher than the 3. It's a queen.
Lower.
On lower than the queen. It's a 4.
Higher.
On higher than the 4. It's a king.
Lower.
For game 1 of the match, at $1,000 bonus, lower than the king. It's a 10. He's got it. Andrew.
Oh boy.
Andrew pulling out the broom quickly and giving Mark the sweep in the first game there. 1 game to nothing there. $1,500 in cash for that, Andrew. Up to $9,400 so far. Mark, you got your work cut out for you, sir.
I know.
Well, let's see if you can play catch up here as we jump right into game number 2. We'll do the next cards off the top of the deck and ask you this question, Mark. Mark, we asked 100 single women that are seeing married men right now. 100 single women who are seeing a married man. Have you gotten your own way by threatening to tell his wife about the two of you? How many 100 single women said yes, they have?
Oh boy. This is something I could see some single women doing. I believe the term for that is blackmail. I will go 82 of them.
82 out of 100 of them said they would blackmail the man in the relationship there. Andrew, higher or lower than 82?
Oh, you please repeat the question, please, Brandon.
Sure. We asked 100 single women who are seeing married men, have you gotten your own way by threatening to tell his wife about the two of you? How many of them said they have?
Lower.
And say even lower than that. Well, let's see. The actual number of single women who are dating married guys and say they've gotten their own way by threatening the man that he would tell his wife about their relationship. That's a mouthful. 7 is way lower.
Ooh.
All right, Andrew, you've got control of the cards here, sir. We'll take a look at your base card on this one. It's a 9.
Change your card, please.
Change the card with the next one off the top of the deck. That 9 now becomes a 3.
Higher.
Come on, higher than the 3. It's an ace.
Lower.
Lower than the ace. It's a 7.
Freeze.
All right, going to freeze right there. Taking the 3-card advantage over Mark on this one. Let's go into question number 2 now. This one goes to you, Andrew. Andrew, we asked 100 people on the street here. Would you like the ability to be able to change your dreams? Or, sorry, the ability to choose your dreams. Excuse me there. How many of 100 people said they would love to have the ability to choose their dreams?
That's a good one. I would like to say 70.
70 of the 100 of them said they wish they had the ability to choose their dreams. Mark, higher or lower than 70?
If only I could do the same thing. I'm gonna go a little bit lower on this one.
A little lower than that. We shall see. The actual number of people that would love to have the ability to choose their dreams is 40. It is lower.
Okay.
All right, Mark back in control of the cards, and we'll take a look at your base card for this game. A 7.
Change it.
Changing that 7. 7 now becomes a 10.
Okay. Let's go lower, please.
Going on lower than the 10. It's a deuce.
Higher.
Higher than the deuce. It's another 10.
Lower.
Going on lower than the 10. Oh no, it's a king there. You lose those 3 cards. Andrew, a free chance to play the 7.
Higher.
Higher than the 7. Oh no, a 4 there. You lose that one as well. All right. No changes there. We continue on now to question number 3. This one is for Mark. Mark,
Okay.
we asked 100 Sunday school teachers, are a call girl and her caller equally guilty in the eyes of God? How many of 100 Sunday school teachers said that a call girl and the person who's purchasing her services are both equally guilty in the eyes of God?
Okay. How about 52?
52 out of 100 of them said they're both equally guilty. Andrew, higher or lower than 52?
I think it's higher.
I think it's higher than that. Let's see. Well, the actual number of Sunday school teachers who believe that a call girl and her caller are equally guilty in the eyes of God is 99 of them. It is higher.
Wow.
All but 1. I'm very surprised to see the number that high there. Andrew, you've got control. You've got that 7.
Change the card, please.
Changing it again, hopefully for a better one. This time that 7 becomes a 10.
Lower.
Going lower than the 10. It's an 8.
Lower.
Going on for the game and the match to retain this champion, lower than the 8. Oh no, a 10. You lose both those cards. Mark, a free chance to play your 10.
Okay. Lower.
Lower than the 10. Oh no, another 10 there.
Oh, come on!
Pairs are not going to play in this one here, and we've unfortunately came to our fourth and final question here, which means someone must win on this play of the cards. The question goes to you, Andrew. Andrew, we asked 100 single women trying to lose weight on a diet. We asked them, if men completely vanished from the earth, would you stop dieting? How many of 100 single women said they would?
Ha, ha, ha. I don't believe it. 25.
25 out of 100 of them said they would stop dieting altogether. Mark, higher or lower than 25?
Higher.
I'm going to say even higher than that. All right, for all important control of the cards, the actual number of single women who would stop losing weight if men completely disappeared from the earth is 31. It is just slightly higher.
Okay.
All right, Mark, tough situation here. You're both looking at a 10 right now. You need 4 cards in order to tie up the match. Andrew only needs 2 cards to win the match. So the option is yours, sir. You want to play it or you want to pass it?
Alright, I gotta make some progress here. I'm gonna take fate into my own hand.
Okay.
But I would like to change the 10, please.
Well, you won the question. You have the absolute right to change it. So for all important control here, that 10 now becomes a 9.
Oh, great.
Right. Got to call all 4, Mark. Make one mistake. Andrew remains as champion.
Oh, brother. Oh, boy, I probably... Well, Andrew, whatever happens, GG, lower.
Okay, going on lower than the 9. It's a 7.
Okay. Oh, and I can't please on this with sudden death. Higher.
Higher than the 7. It's a 9.
Okay. Lower.
Going on lower than the 9. It's a 6.
Okay. Higher?
To tie up the match, higher than a 6. It's a king. He's done it. He tied it up. Just when he thinks he's going to lose it all, he manages to pull it out from the rear there. Well done, Mark. Ties it up. 1 game apiece. Now $1,500 for you for sweeping the board. So that means we are going to another sudden death game this episode. 3 cards, only 1 question to decide who gets control of them. And of course, the question goes to our champion in sudden death. So Andrew, this is for you. Andrew, we asked 100 women, have you ever called your married boyfriend and hung up when his wife answered? How many of 100 women said yes, they have?
45.
All right, 45 out of the 100 of them said they have. Mark, higher or lower than 45?
I'm going to go a wee bit higher, mate.
A little bit higher than that. For all important control of the card in sudden death, the actual number of women who have called their married boyfriend and hung up when their wife answered is 41. It is not higher.
Oh.
Not bad. Not bad.
All right. So, Andrew, you've got control of the cards. Same situation as you were faced in the last game here. I will show you each your base cards, and then you must decide if you want to play it or pass. Again, remember, if you decide to play, you can change your card since you won the question. If Mark plays, he cannot change his base card. So, we'll start by showing you his base card. Mark's is an 8. Yours is a 10.
Pass it.
Gonna pass it. All right. Mark,
Mark.
you got to do it again, sir. Back to back. Can you pull it out? Call both cards correct. You become the new champion. Make 1 mistake, and Andrew remains champion. Call the 8.
Well, those were tough cards I had to deal with a few minutes ago. Now I got to do this again. Lower.
Going on. Lower than the 8. It's a 5.
Higher, please.
For the game and the match to become a new champion, higher than a 5. Oh no, it's another 5 will not do, and Andrew is our champion.
Good game, Mark.
Well done, sir. Mark, you leave us with $1,500, and our thanks for playing. And Andrew, $9,900 for you, and you're going to get a shot to take on the money cards once again when we come back. Stay with us. Welcome back to Card Card Sharks here. Andrew managed to pull off another victory here up to just shy of $10,000. Hopefully he'll be just shy of a little over $40,000 when all is said and done here once we play this round of the money cards. You ready to go, Andrew?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, well, best of luck to you, sir. There's your $200 already in the bank ready to go. And we start you off with this round of the money cards with a jack.
I'll keep that card, and I'm going to go $100 lower.
All right, half the money, $100 lower than the jack. It's a 5, up to $300.
$200 higher.
$200, you said?
$200 higher.
All right, $200 higher than the 5. It's an ace. $500 and the best, one of the two best cards.
All of it lower.
Yep, can't lose on a pair on the money cards here. All of it lower than the ace. It's a queen. $1,000, babies. We move that queen up, give you another $400 in cash. You're up to $1,400 now and a queen.
$1,000 lower.
Big bet on the queen. $1,000 lower than the queen. It's a 2.
Wow.
All of it higher.
Gotta go for it all. $2,400. Double them up. It's a 9. There we go. $4,800, sir, and a middle-of-the-road card this time.
Let's change that card with number 1, please.
All right, change it with card number 1. That 9 now becomes a king.
All of it lower.
Wow,
Whoa.
big risky here. Hopefully no ace for $9,600. Lower than a king. It's a queen.
Oh, that was close.
$9,600,
bro.
sir. We move that queen up to the big bet line. Do you want to keep it?
Yes, I'm going to keep that card.
All right, you have $9,600. You must risk at least $4,800 on this call.
Do it.
No guts, no glory. All of it lower.
Yeah.
Good
we go.
luck, sir. For
Here we go.
nothing at all, or $19,200.
No king,
All
no
of it.
ace.
Lower than
No
a queen.
king, no ace.
Come on.
It's a 3.
Yes,
Got it.
Yes, sir.
$19,200 added to what you had before gives you a grand total now of $29,100. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Very, very impressive run there, and almost over the almost nearly the $30,000 mark for you now. And you're going to get a chance to see if you can add some more to it next time here on Card Sharks, because we're all out of time for this episode. I'd like to give big shout outs to our contestants here tonight. And most importantly, thank you guys at home for watching another fun-filled episode. Remember, if you like the series and want to see more, check out the playlist here on the channel. And if you want to subscribe and see all the other great game shows we've done past, present, and in the future, click that subscribe button down below and ring the bell. That way you never miss out on all the fun and games going down here at MVG Productions. And until the cards are shuffled and cut once again, I'm your host, Brandon Scruggs, saying thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time for more Card Sharks. Take care. Bye for now, folks. This is your announcer, Michael Gentry, speaking for Card Sharks, an MVG Productions presentation.